Hello, what's going on, everybody? Can you hear me? I got this camera mounted a little differently. It looks really good, actually. I got it up a little bit higher. Looks pretty good. What's going on, everybody? Wow, the music just kind of stopped very climactically. Okay, it's still going. Let me click through this music, actually. Maybe that's a little bit something better. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. So, we're just going to build a couple. What's going on, guys? How's it going? It's been a little bit of a minute. It's been a couple days. I figured we'd do a quick one real quick because I do have to put together a couple of these. Short stream. What's going on, Linker? What's going on, Mr. Brian? We're going to do Ho-Oh SP, Gengar SP, and then we have a Rayquaza Game Boy Advance as well, but we're not going to do that one just yet. I have my list right here so I don't lose track. So let's start with this Ho-Oh one. Pretty quick builds. I figured I have not been on here for a while, so we're going to get into it really quick. These will be some quick ones. Chill with you guys for a minute. Get it going. Let me move some of this stuff out of my way. This out of the bag here. What's going on? Quarzama. Mr. Brian has a YouTube channel too. Very nice. What's going on, Sakura? Hey, I've been following you for a bit now. Enjoying your content. I appreciate it. Planning putting an order on one of these Suicune GBCs when I can put it. Oh, awesome. I appreciate you. Hopefully we'll be able to build it on stream as well. I just got a bunch of these Suicunes back in stock. So thank you. I do appreciate the support. Heck yeah. What Pokemon game on GBA do you recommend? Well, all the ones on Game Boy Advance are good. So, you know, they're all good, but Emerald's the best. Emerald's the best, but I mean, doesn't mean the other ones aren't good. They're all good on the Game Boy. All the Game Boy ones are good, in my opinion. I honestly, Pokemon games were all good up until Sun and Moon. And Sun and Moon weren't even bad, but that's when they really started implementing the hand-holding, which, you know, I can take it or leave it. I'm not a huge fan of the hand-holding, you know, walking you through the whole game. But, you know, that's when I kind of fell off of the Pokemon thing. I tried every game after that, well, except for the Let's Go series. That just looked terrible, so I never played that. But, I just could never get into them, you know? And I don't know if it was just because I aged out. But it's like I still like the old ones, you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe it's a rose glasses thing. Anyways, let's get into this Ho. So I have two I pre-cleaned, ready to go right here. These are actually supposed to be for a different build, but I am out of large batteries right now, so I kind of had to put a couple builds on the back burner. They should be here in the next day or two, though, so that's good, but, you know. All right, I need a toothbrush. Yeah, I do this thing every, you know, it's Wednesday now, but I'm like, my weeks are all messed up. They don't start on, they kind of just go and loop over and over again. There's no, like, beginning of the week or end of the week. It's kind of like, do as many builds as I can until my desk is completely overflowing. Okay, now it's time to ship, and then I'll spend hours shipping. So today would be kind of like the beginning of my week because I kind of was just, you know, shipping and building and blah, blah, blah. So now we kind of reset, and what I'm getting to the point is every time I do a weekly reset, I kind of clean my entire desk and kind of start fresh for like about 25 minutes, and then my desk is a complete and utter mess again, which is kind of funny. Okay, this one is looking good. Let me grab, this one's not getting an upgraded battery, it's just getting a normal battery. So let me grab a battery out of here. I'll grab a bunch because there's probably some duds in here. Okay, got a battery right here. Let's start with, this is my Joeboy Mods official mat. I don't know why, I just love using the notepads because then I, you know, the rubber mats are nice, but they just, you can't clean them. You can't clean them, so it's like I never use them because it's like they get so disgusting. What's going on, Henry? And then it's like, okay, this mat's disgusting, I can't clean it. You can throw it in the dishwasher, but then it gets like the streaks on it. It's terrible. So I just use the notepad and then I throw it away and I get a new one after a couple days. What's going on, Meep? Catch up with the chat. Ooh. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Sakura. I appreciate the love. All right. Let's go ahead and get this screen into here. Well, I do like to put this part in first, so let's do that first. What's going on? Yeah, it's been a busy past couple days. You guys should check out my Instagram story. I just shipped out like so many packages, so it's been a really busy past couple days. My mom's birthday and everything, so we got a little behind. So that's why we haven't been streaming, because I just haven't had the energy to talk, because I've just been doing this. But we back. We back. We are back. We are so back. And we're going to grind through probably like 3 builds. And let me know if that music is too much, guys. I just clicked on a mix. I've been having trouble finding like music. Trying not to play the same thing every single day, but something in the background, I don't know, keeps me moving. I'll tell her you said that. She might even be watching right now. All right, let's crack into the screen. Yeah, play more bomb. Yeah, okay. No copyright music, because YouTube is really annoying about copyright music. So try to find stuff that's like, you know, just mixes of whatever that's won't get me any like, you know, copyright infringement notices, because all that does is hurt the channel. The live streams don't make any money anyways, which is not what I'm going for, but when you get copywritten music on your videos or your live streams, they just don't show them to your subscribers as much. So it's kind of like defeats the purpose of streaming if people aren't going to see that the stream's up. All right. Peel that bad boy off. I just got... Oh, that's what I was supposed to make the title of this stream. Screens are in. I got so many screens in, guys. We'll do that. Maybe that one will be like tomorrow or something. I kind of rushed to get this stream up. I hope it looks okay. I didn't even change the text or anything. I kind of rushed to get this stream up so we could get busy and get going. But maybe the next stream will be screens are in, because geez, do I have screens in. I just got today... The other day I got, it was like 18 Game Boy Color screens, 19 Game Boy Advance SP screens, 15 Game Boy Advance screens, and then today I just got 50 more Game Boy Advance screens, because I've been getting so tired of running out of screens, but now I'm out of Game Boy Advances and Game Boy Colors. So, and they've been really hard to find lately. I'm having to go, I used to be able to just go on eBay and buy them, but I can't find any good lots anymore. So now I'm going back to Buy, which Buy's okay. Like, well, Buy's actually really good, but it's like I have to sit there and like wait for the listings to end, because they're all bidding listings. None of them are like buy it now listings. So it's like, okay, I have all these on my watch list. Let's hope, and then I'll forget. I'm like, damn it, that listing went off. I had to go bid on it. So it's been kind of hectic. You sell the parts or only sell complete builds? Only complete builds, really. I was selling parts for a while, but it was just way too hard to keep up with the inventory on everything. So maybe one day when I get, if I get some employees in here, we can start doing that again. But yeah, for now it's just pretty much full builds, because that's kind of all I can handle. Yeesh. Making a couple, I see making a couple dollars today. Yeah, you see Naji stories, yeah, man. Unbelievable amounts of stuff. I get like, you know, it's bad when like you go to the post office and you're dragging the wagon in and the old people are like turning their head. Yeah, that's how you know you're in there. Old people are like, what the hell? What the hell is that kid doing? I say kid because I just assume all like people over the age of 50 consider anyone that's under the age of 40 a kid. Anyways, okay. I gotta get the buttons for this one, but let me go ahead and get the little light pipe thing in first. Okay, and then I need a speaker. I had a ton of speakers on my desk. Sheesh. Okay. Here's a speaker. What's going on, Alfred? Absolutely living the dream. Would I consider myself a kid? Absolutely not. Not a kid. I say kid, you know, it's kind of like how, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of like, I feel like people my age just call everybody kid, like that kid or, you know, that chick, you know. It's just like I call everybody kid that's like my age or younger. I feel like people just do that now. It's just like the way people talk. And then if I'm like talking about an actual child, I say little kid. So it's like that kid, man, what the hell's wrong with that kid? You know what I mean? It's almost like, you know. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. But if it's like an actual child, I say the little kid, you know? Alright, I need gold. The box of buttons. Okay, I got gold pads. Dude, no, I can't find them. I hate when I can't find them because then that means I have to pour the whole freaking thing of buttons out. And I really don't want to do that. I'm going to have to do it. Okay, here they go. Dude, I cannot find yellow buttons. What the heck? They're like... Okay, so this is a problem. How annoying, dude. It's like, where are all the buttons going? I had so many. And now, I must have put them somewhere else. Let's see if we got them in this bag right here. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. Oh! I got some right here. It looks like this one... Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We got some yellows right here. But there looks like there's a red D-pad. Okay, we got L, R, A, B. Okay, we got one select button. And then, okay, we have everything except for... Oh, okay, we got some more right here. Don't worry, we're going to do this, you guys. We are going to scavenge these buttons together so I don't have to go out into my garage. Here we go. There's one. Select. Oh, now we just need... Oh, wait, no, that's everything. Oh, no, wait, we got everything. What are we missing? A, B. Oh, no, we got everything. We're good. Dude, come on. You know your boy always got it? You know I always got it? Let's go. Hey, you hiring? Yeah, I wish. Wasn't expecting to stream after work. Yeah, let's go. I've been wanting to stream all day, but I had to do a bunch of the harder builds first because I just got to do the harder ones off stream because sometimes they take like an hour and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just fidget around trying to freaking get the thing to go together and it's just like not a good time. But when I do the easier ones, a little bit easier, straightforward, I can talk more and not pay as close attention. Okay, we found buttons. We're goated. Can I ship my handout to you? Sorry, I'm not taking send-ins right now. I'm really planning on doing that because like legit I get 5 emails a day of people wanting to send their stuff in. And I feel bad. Oh, that's why I'm missing a D-pad. That's why I'm missing the D-pad. We're going to find a D-pad. Don't worry. Don't you worry, kids. Probably 5 emails a day. People asking for send-ins, and I never can do it. Wow, I have an infinite amount of yellow buttons, but no D-pad. We're going to get one. There's got to be one in here. I swear sometimes they don't send me the buttons that I order and I get screwed like this. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to fix it later and just put the yellow D-pad in for now. How annoying. I mean the red D-pad. Alright, we're just gonna put the red one in for now, and then we'll fix it later. Get my little cloth. You see the buttons? You don't see the D-pad though, because it's just like doesn't exist, I guess. Yeah, there's somewhere. There's somewhere, brother. Oh well, fix it later. No big deal. You guys see a D-pad sitting here? No, you don't. Don't mess with me. I'm reading chat. Sorry, guys. Because you guys keep telling me that they're right there, and I'm like, I'm making sure that they're not right here because I'll feel very stupid. Okay, you guys are good. When requesting a build, is it possible to get different parts than listed? I was thinking of a gold and silver Pokemon screen. No, because the Suicune Game Boy Color comes with a laminated screen, so you have to use the laminated screen on that shell. So yeah, they don't make the Pokemon Edition gold and silver screen for those laminated shells, if that makes sense. I'm super annoyed. You know, it probably is like, I got stuff all over my house right now, dude. Like, because there's no room for any of the stock. So the buttons are probably in my living room somewhere. But that's good. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no problem. Feel free to ask me any questions while you have me in the chat. If you guys ever have questions about builds, it's honestly easier for me to answer you here than for you to send me an email because I get way too many emails. All right, let's make sure this thing's working. I don't know if these batteries are charged, but we'll see. This battery seems like it works, but it's definitely not charged. Okay, let's grab this one. I know this one is. Yeah, it's like the buttons, you know. Oh, I guess this one's not charged. Which one did I charge? The buttons are annoying because it's like I get the shells in, and then they'll send the buttons in a different, like, box. And I think they're probably in a box in my living room, but I just grabbed these ones really quick. So, I didn't think about it. I thought they'd be in this other box that I have in my room. This seems to want to turn on, but... Or maybe not. This doesn't want to turn on. Let's clean this out first and see. All right, we got that out. Appreciate the sub, Lunar and Night Rose. Cleaning the power switch because it was being kind of weird. Kind of always clean the power switch, but all right. All right, looks like it's good. We'll just go ahead and put it back together. And like I said, we'll fix that D-pad later, even though it looks sick with the red, honestly. But that's not how it comes normally, so. Definitely Sakura. What's the best way to get broken SPs? Been looking to get a couple for playing around. Probably just eBay. If you just need a couple, eBay is probably the easiest place to get them. But if you need a bunch, probably buy. But it's like I said, you got to fish for them. It's really like you have to find them because they're hard to find. I found a bunch of stock recently. So I have a bunch of SPs, but that's the only Game Boy I have a lot of. Everything else I'm like running low on. So that's kind of annoying, but you know. And I'm only going to put 2 screws in this because I do have to take it apart again later tonight. Unfortunately, change the buttons, but I'd rather just have it together so I don't have a bunch of like unfinished Game Boys on my desk because that's kind of like annoying to deal with. Thank you guys for stopping by in the stream tonight. Make sure you leave a like the stream if you are chilling. Helps with the alg and all that kind of stuff. We are, how many viewers? Let's see. 29. Very nice. What's going on, everybody? Make a solder for beginners. Everything I do is basically soldering for beginners. Now, there's a lot of content like that already out there, you know? And I'm really not, like, super good at soldering, which is, like, I feel like gives some people confidence in it, because really I'm not that... I mean, I'm not bad at it. I'm definitely good at it, but there's a lot of people way better at soldering than me. That would be better to teach it. I don't know how these ports get so dirty. Insanely dirty. It's crazy. Okay. We're just going to do 2 screws. But we will finish everything else up. And make sure it's like charging. That's what we can do. So I'm going to leave these right here. Oh my gosh, that screw is very long. We'll get everything else taken care of. Best way to buy authentic 3rd-gen Pokemon games? It's rough. It's rough. Rough out there. I would say go to a local shop, but even then, it's tough, man. I'm glad I got all the games all of the Pokemon games I need. Because the fakes look really good nowadays. Even the reproduction games that I sell look like really close to the originals. Like, even if you take the boards out, I know they say like Nintendo on them and everything. It's pretty cool, but I don't market them as real. So all right, we got some things here. Get this bad boy charging up. Hey Jay, what's going on? Saw your vids on the Pokemon decks, and it made me think, want to pick up skating again. Nice. Definitely pick up skating. I need to pick up skating again. It's been too long. No, I've been skating a little bit. It's like if you stop skating even for just a week, dude, it destroys you. And when you come back to it, you're like, dude, my legs. So I need to get back on it every day, but I've just been so busy, dude. Trying to get back to that, like, normalcy, you know? Alright, it feels pretty solid. We'll put this little bumpers in there, but let's go ahead and get this on there before I forget. Who was your starter in any GBA? I've used all of them, honestly. I've played the game so many times. But in Gen 3, I mean, I would usually always pick... I was a Squirtle kind. A Squirtle Charmander. I was not big on Bulbasaur growing up. But in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I liked all of them. I think I liked Mudkip the best. Torchic was pretty sweet, though. I like Mudkip, Blaziken, and Grovyle. You know, kind of funny. Alright. This thing does charge. The battery is good, so that's good. So I need purple buttons for this one. Jeez Louise. So they must be in the other room because there's no purple buttons either. So yeah, they're definitely out there. So we're going to build a Game Boy Advance instead. Unless we can find purple buttons in this bag. There might be some. I could have sworn they were in here. I told you we sped to put this stream up, so I didn't really... I was like getting stuff together already when we put the stream starting screen up. I shouldn't have rushed. I should have taken my time. That's alright though. This is kind of just like a quickie stream. Chill with you guys because I haven't streamed. It felt like forever. I was going through withdrawals. Take off, Henry. It's all good, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Alright, we'll clean the fingerprints off really quick. Oh my gosh, bro. I need a new microfiber. This thing is like getting dusty. Alright. So like I said, there's no purple buttons. Let's see if we can find some perps in here. Oh, I think I did. I think I did find some. No. This is some of them. This is... Okay. There's a couple more in here. We might have enough, actually. Let's see. Let's see. I didn't know you stream building these. Nice. I'm glad it's actually sending my streams out to people. Sometimes I don't think it does. Alright. So we have L and R. Good. I think we're going to be able to do it, guys. Okay, A, B, select. Oh, we definitely got it. Brightness, start, and D-pad. That's perfect. That's all we need. Boom. Okay, we're in business. We can build the Gengar. Alright. I just have this enormous bag of buttons for this exact reason. Okay, so let's get into this one. Very cool, very good, very much a crowd favorite. Very much a crowd favorite. Ah, all right, it's out. Mm-hmm. Donald says, if you wanted one for Christmas, how far out should you order? I don't know how busy we'll be. Turnaround time right now is like 3 weeks. And that's usually the longest is 3 to 4 weeks. Now, it gets pretty hectic during the Christmas season. So I don't know. Probably at least by Thanksgiving. Or if you're in... It depends on where you are, though. If you're not in the USA, probably like 2 months before. But if you're in the USA, you know, a month. Texas, yeah. So like a month would be safe. But definitely, like, leave a message. Like, if you check out with the intent of it being for a Christmas present, definitely leave a note of that. Because I do, a little bit of a secret, I do prioritize gifts a little bit more. You know. And not a lot more, but it's the kind of thing where it's like, if I only have enough parts to do 5 builds, like, this day, and one of them's a gift, I'll use... You know, I'll bounce over somebody so that it can be a gift, you know, so. I do that kind of thing. All right. Oh, I missed somebody's chat. OCC says, can it be skateboard related? Oh, man, I'm missing chat. I don't know what the context was that. Face reveal, bro. I stream all the time. What are you talking about? Rye Brace, appreciate sub. Everyone now knows the secret gift orders. Yeah, but I mean, you know, that is bad mojo to lie about something like that. But, you know, if you don't believe in that kind of thing, have at it. We're grinding through these today. My grandma's birthday tomorrow, yeah. Granny ain't got much time left. Please, please send Game Boy quickly. What's going on, Angel? The question for hinges for the SP. I swapped it with a case and got it from a Handheld Legend, but there's a bit of looseness when it's closed and open. Yeah, dude, it's weird. You know, sometimes it's the shell. I've noticed some shells that I use will just be loose, and it's not even anything to do with the hinges. Well, it is a little bit to do with the hinges. Sometimes you could swap the hinges out, and it will fix the issue. But... yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's something to do with some of the shells. They just hold the hinges a little bit looser. And then some hinges are tighter than others because there's different types of hinges. I don't know if it has to do with the model of SP. I don't know how many different models of SPs there are. I'm sure there's a number on them somewhere. See, like this is CPU 10. You see in the bottom left-hand corner at the very bottom. I'll try to hold it as still as possible. You see how it says CPU 10 right there? I don't know if there's a difference in the CPUs. It gets kind of... there's so much weird little stuff with Game Boys. But I don't know if there's a difference in the types of hinges depending on the type of CPU iteration. But I have noticed that also. And you can't really tell which hinges are tighter than others. But I have noticed that sometimes, like, I'll put a game... and I'll put a Game Boy together... and, like, the hinge will be a little bit loose. And I'm like, damn, it's too late. Like, I can't really take the hinges out easily once, like, I already put them in without damaging the shell. So it's kind of a pain because, yeah, sometimes they're just, like, loose. And you just need to put different hinges in it until you find, like, tighter ones. But, yeah. Like, these shells are really high quality. So they're always tight. Like, you can see this right here. I mean, I'm holding it from the top and it's not moving. Hinges are very tight, but it really is the shell more than the hinge. I also think it depends on, like, the type of plastic, because all the shells will be made of different plastics too. Like, I've noticed the opaque shells, because they're like a smoothie, like, like this smooth kind of finish. I actually have one over here. Like this black one is very clean looking cuts. I must brag. Must brag for 2 seconds. Wow. Everyone tell me how good that looks. Anyways, these ones sometimes will be a little bit loose, but this one feels really good. But see how it's opening up a little bit? That's not the hinge though, that's the shell. And I'll have sometimes people will complain about that, and it's kind of hard to explain to them that I can't really do anything about it, except for try to swap the hinge. This one feels really good. I hope this person doesn't complain, because this one feels like as solid as it's going to get, but it like doesn't close 100%. It closes like 98%. It's not the biggest deal, but sometimes people will complain about that. But that will wear in over time. Sometimes people just don't believe me though. I'm like, dude, it's going to wear in. It's just like the plastic's too new, you know? So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, it's kind of weird, man. Gameboys are so weird, man. And that's a problem I'll have, is like trying to explain that to people, which I understand. People pay a bunch of money, and if it's not exactly how they're picturing it's going to be in their head, they get like, you know, confused or upset. So I try to explain to people, but you know, sometimes it's easier just to say, yeah, just send it back to me. I'll take a look at it and then try to like change whatever issue they're having with the Game Boy. This one always gets like adhesive on it or something. I don't know. All right. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Screw. It feels weird that we've already done what's going on Absolute Pro. We do. My boy. I appreciate you, Angel. It feels weird that we've already done the members only giveaway for this month, because I usually do it at the end of the month. So I'm like thinking that I need to do it, but we already did it like 2 weeks ago. Okay, where are the speakers? Because I had a bunch of speakers and they're freaking gone now. Alright, I got one right here. Alright, we got our purple buttons, thankfully. We clutched that pretty hard. I was leaning towards SP, but now I'm going to go for a GBA. I'm really only wanting to play Link's Awakening and a few others. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play Game Boy Color games, I mean, I would just get a Game Boy Color. But yeah, if you're wanting to, you know, it just depends. I go back and forth. I like both of them. People always ask me what Game Boy I like the best, and I used to just say the Advance because I like the form factor. But honestly, the SP is so nice. I actually really like the SP too. It's hard to decide. Plus, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And like SP in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like the best card in the game. So there's that. All right. Look at that. There's purple buttons the whole freaking time. Unreal. All right. Gonna end up wanting to play other titles. Yeah, you got a point. There are thousands of Game Boy games. That's the nice thing about Game Boys, is there's so many games. All right, we're moving, we are grooving. Moving up for 41. Ooh, can I get one more done by the time we get to an hour? Maybe. Okay. Ooh, I almost forgot the freaking LED pipe. Ooh, I would have been pissed. Game events are good. In the GBA SPs you build, is there a serious difference between them? No. Well, I mean, yeah, the biggest difference is that this one takes AA batteries, and this one it comes rechargeable like standard. But I mean, it's not that big a deal because like you can just add a battery pack, which we're about to do to one of these after this build. So the biggest difference is the form factor, really. If you're, my opinion, if you're wanting a game system that you can take everywhere and play, like that's your goal, is to have a little system that doesn't need internet and it's small and it plays a bunch of stuff and you can just take games with you. I think that SP is better for that reason, because it's just like you can fold it. I mean, you can put it in a little case and fold it and throw it in a bag, or if you just don't give a crap, you can just throw it in a bag and let it get all scratched up because the screen's protected. But if you're wanting to play it, you know, and it's just gonna kind of, you're gonna play it at home, it doesn't really matter. You can go with the one that's a little bit easier on the hands, which is the original GBA in my opinion. Oh wait, this has tactile triggers for some reason. That's not right. This build does not call for these. That other build didn't have it either, did it? Oh shoot. No, that one's fine. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. So we have to actually take apart another SP, because this one is for something else that I'm not going to be able to use it, because that's clickers. We don't need clickers. 1 second, guys. Gotta grab a brick of SPs. Look at all these. This one looks good. Make sure it works. What's going on, Rubist? Oh, I'm behind on chat. Cole Zadi. Love your channel, man. Appreciate it. Have you ever had to replace a corroded battery terminal on SP? Yes, I actually have done that. You got to take the whole thing off. It's kind of hard because, like, you got to really heat it up because the pads, you can rip the pad pretty easily. But I'll show you a trick if you break it. But you sound like you got it off, so you did the hard part already. No modded cubes right now. Sold out of those a while ago. I kind of go in waves. This one works good. Hopefully it charges. It does charge. We got a winner. I kind of go in waves, so I'll get in, want to do a bunch of cubes. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do a bunch of cubes and sell them. Do like 20 cubes. I'm like, okay, I'm super burnt out on cubes. I'm not doing cubes for a while, so that's where I'm at right now. But the cubes will come back. The problem with cubes is they just take up so much space. So once I have my my new facility all up and running, we'll definitely get some more cube stock in, because I do like modding the game cubes, and it's good for the stream too. Would you consider customizing? Customizing? No, probably not. Like doing like custom printed shells, probably not, because there's just like swapping out the shells on a 3DS is more work than it's worth. And I can get the ones on like from like AliExpress and stuff, where that are like, I guess you could call them custom, but they're just like, printed designs, but it's basically just like reproduction designs of whatever's like already out. And I have gotten those and done those before, but they don't fit 100% like exactly. So it's like almost not worth it, because like they fit, but it's like not 100% perfect, and it just doesn't feel, you can tell it's off a little bit. So yeah, not really. I feel bad because I literally get constant messages. I'm telling you, like, probably an email a day, 1 or 2 emails a day of people like wanting their DSs or their 3DSs repaired, and I just don't do it because it's just way too much work to repair a DS or a 3DS. It just takes so long, so I just don't offer it. And there's a lot of troubled DS systems out there that are in need of help, apparently. But yes, we just got the Miku ones back in. So the backlight bleed option is basically just to make the bezel of the screen a little bit cleaner. Nowadays, basically it just means you're going to get a laminated screen. But if for some reason that model doesn't come with a laminated screen, I just basically paint the inside of the viewing window so that the inside of the screen window is cleaner looking. It's not necessary 100%. It just makes it a little bit cleaner looking, but it's definitely not something that like you would die without. I have no idea where you can get a custom 3DS shell. No idea. I don't think anybody does that, to be honest. But you can look on AliExpress 3DS. I know you can get aftermarket shells. I've done them. But if you're trying to get something custom printed on the one, yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to find anyone to do that for you. And even if you could find someone to do it, it'd probably be really expensive and not worth it. Well, I mean, I guess you would have to decide if it was worth it, but it would probably be pretty expensive. All right, back to where we was. Back to where we was. So the overclocking mod, actually, I need to take that off of that listing. I just renewed that listing. So that was actually a really old listing, but I just was able to get them back in stock. And that's why that one's not edited. I should go edit that one tonight. But overclocking is not an option anymore, unfortunately. It used to be a really cool feature. That it was actually my favorite mod to do on the Game Boy Advances, which basically what it let you do is you could press start L and R and it would overclock the CPU so that you could play the game faster. So it was really great for like Pokemon games and grinding because you could like run really fast. But for some reason, it's not compatible with the newer screens. I've tried it a bunch of different ways, and I've even messaged Division 6 because I would buy all my like overclocking chips from them through email. And I said, what's the deal with this? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'll look into it. And that was like 2 years ago. So yeah, I don't know. I tried a bunch of different ways to do it, and I couldn't figure it out. And then the guy never emailed me back, and I just kind of gave up because I don't want it to not work for someone, even if I could figure it out. If I can't get confirmation from the guy who makes the chips that it's fine, then like I would hate for it to like break the Game Boy down the road or like something. I don't know. So I stopped being able to offer it, which is a bummer, honestly, because it was a really cool mod. Probably, like I said, probably my favorite mod to do on the Game Boy. So big bummer. I actually have like a couple of them still left that I just can't really use. Yeah, because I'll explain what happened. Yeah, that would be the bonus to emulating, was like, it would be that. Yeah, no problem. Thinking about upgrading from a GBC. Yeah, I would suggest getting a GBA. If you're only going to have one Game Boy, then yeah, GBA is probably the way to go. See, I'll explain what happened with that. So basically, Funny Playing used to make a really good screen. Screens are still good. They just used to be better. And they came with a certain ribbon cable that had a bunch of different chips on it. And that ribbon cable was fine. You could overclock the Game Boy. It handled it super well. It was good. And then it came out with the new iterations of the screen with a different ribbon cable that was cheaper to make. The screen still works fine, but it doesn't process the extra clock speed well. And it basically makes the screen like jump. And it's really not that noticeable. Like, but it is noticeable to the point where it's like, it'll drive you nuts. So I was like, damn, I can't like even do this mod anymore. This sucks really bad. Now it does still work if you use the AGS 101 screens. You could still overclock it. But I try not to use AGS 101 screens anymore just because they're really hard to find. I actually still offer it on my website, but I'm probably going to take it off soon because I didn't need to worry about taking it off because nobody would get it, because I literally charged 30 bucks more for the screen that is arguably worse than the IPS screen. In my opinion, I used to like the 101 screen more, but now the newer IPS screens with the brightness control, it's just nicer. Once you get used to it. And plus now they have the scanline option in the IPS screen, so it's like if that's what you're looking for, you can just do it, you know what I mean? So I wasn't selling a lot of them at all. Oh, did I miss the freaking... Give me a break here. Huh? Sorry, I forgot to put an on and off switch in here. Got one. So what was I saying? Yeah, I wasn't selling a lot of them, so it didn't really matter. And I had a very small stock of official AGS 101 screens, which are very hard to find. That's why I charge extra for them, because they're very hard to find. So I had a very limited stock of them. But it was like, that's fine. Nobody's buying them. But then in the past month, I've had 3 people order them. I actually have one right here. Oh my gosh, get out of here. I have one right here, an AGS 101 build, which is actually pretty nice. It's got HDMI. But it's just strange. And I have another build I have to do this week with HDMI. And it's, or not HDMI, I'm sorry, 101 screen. So I actually need to take that down because I'm actually running out of 101 screens. Looking to mod an SP, how hard is it to solder a USB-C mod, and is it worth doing after having the original charger? So this is what I tell people about USB-C mods. It's very cool. It's very neat. It's very nice to just use one charger. It's really cool to show your friends. But it's really not, you know, like, the normal charger is just as good. It's totally fine. If you do it, there's a couple different ways to do it. I do it differently than most people. I cut the hole in the side and I leave the original port on the top because I really don't like removing the original port. It's a lot harder to do. You can mess it up pretty easily, and then it's like if the USB-C port ever dies, you don't have a charging port at all. Since I put it on the side right here, you still have this charging port available. For some reason the USB-C dies. Not that it ever would, but you never know. The motherboard essentially stays original. That's what I like about doing it on the side. And we're not doing one of those mods in this stream, but I do them often. So really, it's just depending on your skill level. For a beginner, I wouldn't recommend it because honestly, it's pretty hard to get the original port right here. If that's what you're going to do, because I'm assuming that's the mod you're going to do, is remove this port and replace it with a USB-C, because that's the ones that they sell on like Retro Game Repair Shop. It's pretty difficult to do if you don't have a hot air rework station, because these pins right here are a bitch. They're honestly a bitch to get off without tearing them. I've done it a couple times. Honestly, the first couple I did, I ruined Gameboys. But I've done successful ones, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I mean, you know, it's good. It looks good on the back end, but I don't know. I don't like recommending it. Hey, I recently modded my old 2DS, and when I turned it on, I realized that the LCD screen had a weird black spot on it. In order for days, so I think I made a video replacing the 2DS screen. I might not have done that on a video. It was probably last year. It's a pain. It's a pain, dude. I'll be honest. It's not fun. Actually, the 2DS, I would say, is harder than the 3DS because of how thin that top screen is and how it has the magnet in it, and it's like, it's a pain. I actually fixed a 2DS XL. I don't know if you're talking about the XL. If it's a 2DS, it's probably not as hard because it doesn't have the hinge function. It's probably not that bad, honestly. If it's a 2DS XL, it's a real pain. I did it once. I broke the screen. I installed the new screen, put it back together, broken. I don't know how it broke, so I had to fix it again. It was a whole thing. It sucked. I'll be honest. I don't know if this battery's any good, but we're going to find out. I got my first GBA coming soon in the mail to start modding. Oh, heck. Nice, dude. Heck yes. Heck yes, dude. Remember, if you need any parts from Retro Game Repair Shop, you can use my code JBoyMods for 10% off. Oh, yeah, I don't want to put these on yet. I don't want to put the hinges in first. That's sweet, dude. What mods are you doing on it? It's not the XL. Oh, then it's probably not that hard. Honestly, you probably just pop the back off and then just pop the new screen in. But I would watch a video on it and see how hard it is. You got the slab. I call it the slab 2DS. Yeah, buddy, what mods are you doing? Yeah, for sure. I should put the discount code in my, like, I think it's in in the description of this video, honestly. Yeah, definitely use that code because you can save a bunch. Retro Game Repair Shop and Handheld Legend are like my favorite places to get parts. Handheld Legend for some reason changed my code though. Like my code isn't JBoyMods, it's just the letter J BoyMods, so it's like harder to give out because I have to explain that. But Retro Game Repair Shop, they're legit. Any recommendations for IPS screen? I've been seeing so many things between Funny Playing for sure. Don't use the high speed. I don't think those screens are good, personally. I do not like them. I have my gripes with the Funny Playing screens too. I mean, I've been getting a lot of bad Funny Playing screens lately, but I mean, you know, I go through hundreds of them. So the thing is, if you buy a Funny Playing screen from Retro Game Repair Shop and it's bad, they'll they'll refund you and get you a new one, so you don't have to worry about it. But I don't know. I just don't really like the high speed ones. Is that how you say it? I don't even know how to say it. See, my thing is, if the name is too hard to say, I kind of steer clear. High Speedio, it's too much. But yeah, I've always had best luck with the Funny Playing ones, and I kind of just try to stick to one brand unless people like request specific screens. I try to just stick to one so that I know, you know, like I just try to keep them all the same. Yeah, they have the pre-trim shelf for the Funny Playing. I don't know, what are we talking about though? Let's see. Okay, what Game Boy? Yeah, what Game Boy are you building? Because if it's Game Boy Color, definitely Funny. Honestly, all of them Funny Playing, I would say. All right, this one's done. We're only going to do one more build, you guys, and then we are going to call it quits. We've been up for 1 hour. It's already 7:44. Can I do this next build in... I don't know if I can do another build, actually. I think we might have to cut it now, because it's getting dark. And I need to go outside. So I think we might have to kill the stream, guys, but I don't really want to. Maybe we'll do one real quick. We'll do one real. We'll make it quick. We'll make it quick. We'll make it quick. We'll make it quick. Yeah. All right, we're going to speed through this next one. We're going to speed through it because it's 7:45. How did it get that way? All right. We're going to fly through this one. All right. Don't go outside. It's going to kill you. You're right. You're right. You're just doing a reshell and a drop in IPS. You know, you'll be fine. The high-speed ones are probably fine. I just don't have a lot of experience with them, and the few times I have used them, I didn't like them. But I hear a lot of people recommend them, so. I think people pick them, though, because they say drop in, and they don't think they have to solder, which I guess, but. Oh, man. Just the Game Boy Advance? Yeah, I would just get this one with the drop-in screen for this one. The laminated screen, I guess you should call it. Show off the shell. The box for the shell, I mean. Alright, let's speed through. I think this one's just like bare bones. Oh, wrong page. Sorry, guys. Let's see. This one is, yes, USB-C. Okay, watch how fast I can do this, guys. Watch how fast. Oh, shoot, I don't have a Game Boy Advance. Oh, it's not going to be fast at all. We got to get a Game Boy Advance out of this freaking shell. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm not trying to dog on high speed too much, but I just use the funny playing ones, so that's the ones I recommend. Do you take older SPs or GBA for parts? Sure thing. Yeah, I'll buy them from you. What solder kit do you recommend for beginners? I think Retro Game Repair Shop has some soldering like practice kits that you can get. I would just search solder or solder if you're British on Retro Game Repair Shop. They got something. Yes, I am East Coast. That's right. I'm in Florida, Central Florida. Got a quick question if you don't mind. I have my OG SP that I got when first released. The off and on slider is super touchy. I'm afraid of even using the Game Boy. Dude, it's so easy to fix. I actually already did it like in this stream twice. All you have to do is take the... You do have to solder. So, you know, I don't know how comfortable you are with doing that, but basically all you have to do is add some solder to the end right here. I did it earlier in the stream. If you rewind it back when I'm cleaning the SPs, like, you take this off, you pull this out, and you just have to clean on the inside of there. Now, you might be able to do it with a toothbrush and some alcohol, and you scrub it. You don't even have to unsolder it. Just scrub it really good. Really get in there. And then hit it with some of this. This is the air. And you might be able to get it clean enough to where it doesn't do that. But it's just dirty. That's all. Oh my gosh, this thing's filthy. Bro, we are not speeding through. We are not speeding through. We're not speeding through. Absolutely not. Oh, I'm reading. Don't forget to cross it out. Oh, should you send it somewhere to get it fixed? I know you can do it yourself. But you know, your best bet would be to find, if you have a local retro gaming store near you, they can do it. They should be able to do it for you. Scrub. Dude, come on. This is not speedy enough. Go faster. Work faster, child. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm working. I'm working as fast as I can. The Rayquaza is always fire. Atto UK. Atuk. I don't know how to say your name, brother. Thanks for being a member. A coworker gave me a Gengar card at work earlier today. This was the first thing I saw when I opened YouTube. That's hilarious. Let's go. We just built Gengar. I heard if you don't solder the wires for the brightness control, it can randomly go off when you're playing. Yes, that's because of this little bad boy right here, which is the touch sensor, which is exactly why I'm going to yeet it from existence. I always cut them off because they do that. They have a mind of their own. Dude, I got this cut. I sliced myself earlier with the brand new X-Acto blade because I'm an idiot. And this is the wrong size blade, so it's like super loose. So I'm constantly slicing myself with it. So dumb, dude. I need to buy another one. But I always forget to order a new X-Acto blade. And I use the damn thing every single day. I'm constantly cutting myself. Okay. I have to go outside, you guys. I need air. I need to breathe. Let's go. You're moving to Central Florida? Let's go. Sakura says, I'm moving to Central Florida in a few days. Let's go. From where? Where are you moving from? I hope you aren't in Orlando. Yeah, real shit. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not. I love Orlando, but I only like going there so that at the end of the day I can leave. That's funny. Ocala. Oh yeah, I used to drive through Ocala all the time. Give it a go. Yeah, I'm hoping that one day we can have some sort of setup where people can come and like maybe a shop or something that people can come and pick up their orders. But as of right now, I'm not doing that. I'm going nuts tonight, Bucky. Bro says, dear Lord, that Advance was dirtier than some people's ex-wives. Facts. Okay, we don't need to do this yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. We are going to have to clean the power switch. Let's not forget. Bro, I'm trying to speed through. Okay, we got 40 pins. So we're going to tape off this small one. Small one not needed. Ninja awesome. So what happens if you cut off the touch sensor and don't solder it? That means it'll just stay one brightness. So what you can do is you can actually use the touch sensor. I mean, you know, if you aren't going to solder in the brightness control wires, I would suggest you leave the touch sensor on. Personally, I would suggest you do. But the thing is, like, the touch sensor will still work even if you cut it off. I don't even remember where it was. It's down here at the bottom. If you leave the little tab, like, you cut off the main part, but you leave the flange out a little, you can still tap it and, like, use it. But you just have to, like, take the Game Boy apart to set the brightness. It's stupid, though. Don't do that. If you're not going to solder in the wires, just leave the touch sensor there. Later, Caber Corp. Southern Georgia. Nice. Do you usually get your GBAs from eBay bids? Yeah, usually. Or buy. eBay's not bids, though. Only buy it nows. The only time I bid is when it's on buy. Yeah. Try to move quick, guys. How fast can we do this? I'm gonna make sure those wires don't get pinched. I still get them pinched all the time, and I gotta freaking go back and resolder them. Oops, see that? That wire's pinched right there. Ah! Unsoldered itself. Try again. Okay. That looks solid. Solid. Okay. A pop-up shop would be really sweet. I wish I had time to do that kind of thing. That takes a lot of effort, though. That's like a lot of effort. Gotta have a booth. Gotta have a bunch of stuff pre-built. Gotta dedicate a whole weekend. Sounds like a good time, but geez Louise. Where the heck did all these go? Okay, you go. Why are you scurrying over here? You belong over there. You ordered one of these? Nice, nice. Yes, Meep. That's what we're here to do. Alright, dude, I'm hooking this thing up. I am gonna, like... This is, like, a good switch. You usually don't have to clean these ones because of the way it is. So I'm gonna go, like... Hail Mary. I'm gonna go, like... Roll the dice. And I'm not gonna test this at all. We're just gonna put it together. And if it sucks and it's not working correctly, we're just gonna have to fix it. But for the sake of speed, we're gonna go as fast as possible. Okay, it feels good. It's feeling kind of weird, actually. No, it's good, it's good, it's good. Okay. I am going to... Have I shipped? Dude, I just built your order. It's shipping out. Yes, it's shipping out today. I think it's you, Dylan. Your name looks familiar. Let's see. 2537. No, 2537. No, you're a different Dylan. 2537. I'm not to you yet. You're like, you like just placed an order. I think it's only been like a week for you, so. But I'll check on you tonight. Yeesh. Nate Nash. I just shipped your thing out today. Your Game Boy Color, I believe. Think about modding my GBC. Is it worth getting into OLED touchscreen? You know, if you go back when I did the Entei build, when I did the Entei members only build, you should be able to go in my live streams and you can see the thumbnail of me holding the Entei build. I did a comparison between the IPS and the OLED. I think the IPS is better. I don't think the OLED is really that great. I don't think the hype is real. It's a great screen. I don't think it's better though. All right, dude, we're flying. Gotta hold your breath so you get, you don't get the shakes. Okay. Okay, that's in. Clear green, clutch clear green. First one I grabbed. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm losing time on this one. I'm losing time. What you want? Dude, it's battery, man. It's screwing me. The metal folded. Okay, we gotta flip it. We gotta flip it. Okay, let's see if it's good. I don't think it's good. Oh, it's good. Time. Hold on. L, R, L, R. Time. We did it. That was so fast, bro. No test. She's clean. She's good. Let's see how good the power switch is. Always do the 10 flick test. You flick it on and off 10 times. If it doesn't screw up 10 times, it's good. And I told you that power switch was one of the good ones, and you don't need to necessarily clean it. I usually don't clean those ones when they're the good ones like that, because unsoldering actually makes it weaker. So like if it works good, we're good. We did it, guys. We built 3. The Ho-Oh one we got a refix, but we're not going to talk about that one. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Holy. Let me catch up with the chat really quick before we hop off. I'm on Sakura. Okay, and at 7:57. Wow, that was quite a 5 minutes ago. You were talking about employees. Not only could I organize your building setup, vendor. Yeah. I don't live close to Orlando, really, or wherever you're moving, buddy. But or I'm sorry. But if that does happen, it's a ways away still. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. The OLED screen for the GBAC looks sick. It is sick. Any advice on starting a YouTube channel? Yes. Post a lot of content. And make it good. But, you know, without context of whatever your niche is, I can't really give you more advice than that. Rotten, what's going on? Dylan, no, I have not shipped your order. I'm sure you're coming up soon, though, because I'm in the 2500s now. Quick question. What countries could you send these builds to? Would love to get one. Yeah, we can ship to New Zealand, but the shipping's going to be kind of high. But we ship to Australia kind of often, like a couple times a month, which is kind of nuts. Have you shipped my order? Bearded bro, chill. Didn't get the email yet. Was wondering if... No, I don't believe I've shipped your order yet. Have you seen the new LADC for the GBC? It's gorgeous. I just wish they made it for the GBA. Yes, we just built the Entei members only for the month of May. Was an Entei Game Boy Color with the OLED screen. It is very nice. I still think that the IPS is nicer because it's cheaper. And honestly, I don't like touchscreen because I'm a very greasy person. My fingers are very greasy. I don't like to be touching screens all the time. So, but if you're not greasy, if you're ashy, perhaps. It's great for ashy because I don't think you leave fingerprints as much. But me, I'm very greasy, so not the best. How well do these hold up? Also, how many years does the rechargeable battery last if installed? Otherwise, batteries may be the way to go. Yeah, this one's nice because you can, I mean, if it ever dies, which it's a lithium battery, they last forever. But if it ever dies, you can just pop it out and put regular batteries in anyways. So there's that. Understandable. Yeah, the OLED screen is great. I really think it's good. I just don't think it's better than the IPS. That's what a lot of people are saying is better. I don't think it's better. I think it's different. It's also very good. But it has a weird refresh rate. If you watch my live stream where I built the Entei GBC with that screen, you can see that the refresh rate on it's kind of weird. Jay is greasy confirmed. Yeah, I speedran that, dude. No joke, bro. This thing is fire. Let's see. Let's make sure it reads games. I bet you it won't. Then I'll be totally embarrassed. Oh my gosh, it's reading games, bro. Look at us. We are so good at this. All the buttons read, bro. We are so good at this. You guys saw it here live. I usually embarrass myself, stuff like that. Jay, what's your code for Retro Game Repair Shop and Handheld Legends? It's Handheld Legends. Change your code. So for Retro Game Repair Shop, it's just my name, JBoy Mods. But for Handheld Legend, you take out the A and the Y, so it's JBoy Mods. I don't know why they changed it on me. Makes it very difficult to market, but it's okay. I think you have to spend like $50, which isn't hard, but you do have to spend that much. Please take your time with my future build. I mean, it's built, like, you know what I mean? You know, I don't know what's the difference. But it's still gonna get tested and everything. So, wonder if you can request different colored buttons after ordering. I ordered a Rayquaza SP and I thought it would look good with black buttons. Yes, you can. You can always request different buttons. You just leave me a note on the order. How long does it normally take you to ship orders? Right now, it's like 3 weeks. Usually, it's like 3 weeks. I'm catching up, though. It's getting close. It was a month. Now it's like 3 weeks. It should be getting close to like the 2-week mark soon because I am getting caught up. Jay is greasy confirmed. I need to do a USB-C mod on my GBSP. Yeah, the USB-C is sweet. I don't remember where I got this test card, bro. It's like 5 years old. I need a new one. I need a Game Boy Advance one. This one's so old. It's so old, dude. I don't even remember who I got it from. I forget his name, honestly. I don't even think he does like Game Boy stuff anymore. I definitely need a new one, though. So if anyone wants to send me a new test card, please do. It's 806. Hey, Jay, I know you're getting ready to get off, but any update for order 2494? 2494. Yes, buddy. 2494. That is this. You're shipping. I think I told you I was shipping out today. But, I mean, I'm going to ship it. It'll go out, you know. H-Town Racing, bro. He just comes in and flexes, bro. He doesn't even speak. He doesn't even talk. He just comes in and drops cash. That's the GOAT, Stream GOAT, H-Town Racing. Everyone shout out H-Town Racing. So, yeah. I believe this is you. 2494. Is that what you said? 2494. Yes, shipping out. Still have to test it a little bit more. I tried to get it out today, but I didn't want to rush it, so I wanted to, you know, do a full build for it and take my time. So, yeah, it's going. Thank you for the gifted membership to whoever. Prolific. Congrats, buddy. Now you're entered in for next month's members-only giveaway. Bro, he's going off right now. He's going off. Meep. Finally, Meep got a membership. Meep deserves it. Meep's been kind of chilling for like a while now and like just been watching the stream, watching people that don't even come in that often get memberships. Meep deserves that for sure. Let's go, H-Town Racing, bro. We need to get to 100. Listen, the goal is to get to 100 memberships. H-Town Racing is going to get us there single-handedly. Bro is putting in work. He deserves to be a top tier member. He deserves to be a level 3 member for his patronage. Absolutely pro. Do you know which has a bigger screen off the top of your head? SP or Advanced? They're the same size. Well, that's a good question, actually. I've never officially measured. So, it's a good question. We'll do diagonal. 100, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Okay, diagonal. We are at 8 millimeters. I believe they're the same size, but, you know, I don't want to say it and not know, actually. Well, I can see the screen size, even though the battery is dead on this one. And this one is 8. So they are the same size. Confirmed. Confirmed. You saw it here. Real scientific stuff we're doing. Real sciencey stuff. Very science. The ghost gifter, bro. He doesn't say a word. Oh, he did actually say some words. You better just save one of those Charles and Game Boy Color shells. Charles. Charizard. Yeah, your boy Charles. Oh, brother. Thank you for coming through. We're up to 59, bro. How do we get to 59? How did you gift that many? Game Boy Science on stream, bro. You heard it here first. I'm going to change the name. Let's go, H-Town. Strapton. I appreciate all you, bro. We're on the road to 100. Let's go. As soon as we hit 75, we're gonna start cooking. We're gonna need people to start like continuing their memberships, because after H-Town's gifts wear off, it's gonna go straight down. It's all good though. Yo, I'm sorry though, guys. I gotta bounce, man. It sucks. I wish I could chill longer, but I was only supposed to do an hour stream, and it's already 8:10. So I really gotta bounce, guys. Can you convert RCA to HDMI on GameCube? I mean, there are mods for that, but there's also, you can just buy there are adapters you can just buy for that. They have them on Amazon. They have them on Handheld Legend and stuff. So you just plug it in and it's good. There is a dedicated mod for it though, but I don't think you really need to. I know. And H-Town's like gifting membership, so I can't leave. You know, he's like holding me hostage right now. But I really got to bounce. H-Town, my bro. Big dog. I should make him mod at this point. Sakura. Gifted the membership, Sakura. Dude. H-Town just does his thing, dude. I just let him host the stream. We might have to do a guest stream once where he's in here. Just telling us about himself. How he got so much guap. I'm not allowed to sign off. I'm like held hostage. I'm like got like a rope around my neck. Like don't get off the stream. I'll be back. I'm gonna try to get back on tomorrow, guys. Probably earlier though. I mean, I do have a lot of stuff to still build. And tonight I'm probably only gonna do a couple more because I'm kind of spent for today. But yes, Meep. Congrats to everybody that just got gifted a membership. We are at 60 total members now. It's amazing. I never thought we would get that many, honestly. So we're on the road to 100 now. My throat is killing me. I'm going to try to get back tomorrow, though. It's not going to be at night. It'll be like midday. Sakura, thank you for stopping in. Definitely. All right, guys. For real, signing off. Listen, thank you guys all for chilling. Be sure to like the stream. I know you guys are all subscribed. I'm not even going to tell you to do that. Be sure to give the stream a like, though. I appreciate you all. You all have a good night, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. That's the plan. I have a bunch of stuff on my list. Bulbasaur, Gengar, Pokemon. Well, we did Rayquaza, and then we got a bunch. Dude, there's so many. King Fuda, Rubest. Thank you, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to make that promise. We will be on tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that stream, guys. Turn on notifications and all that kind of stuff. Y'all have a good night. Peace out. Later. I love you.